welcome back to my daily vlog. And today something crazy just happened to me. So for most people that are in the rental car business, sometimes we get desperate. The season is slow. When it comes to slow season, everybody knows slow season is towards the ending of December all the way to first week of February. So when you get desperate, you rent to people that you shouldn't rent to. They get every good end of the deal while you get the short end of the stick. So I have this guest. She's disappointed me the first time, and for some reason, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna take accountability and be responsible here. I was desperate. I rented to her again, and every time her nonsense always eats up the deposit, her security deposit, which is refundable every single time. First time she got the car impounded, the security deposit, refundable security deposit covered that. Now she ran out of gas and abandoned the car by the highway I-80. So today you're gonna come with me to go recover the car, because this is just getting too much. It's getting out of hand for me. But a businessman's got to do what a businessman got to do. So I'm waiting on Uber right now so I could go recover the car. Well, she has gone on with her merry life, carefree, and actually asking me, when can I come pick up the car? Well, never. So hang tight. We're waiting on the Uber and we should be on the way shortly. Man, and Uber is taking forever. I've actually been waiting for Uber for the last 10 minutes now. But I think they finally found me a driver. They said the driver's going to be here in 6 minutes. So, oh man, the driver just canceled. I guess the driver just saw where the ride is going all the way to Indiana. They abandoned the car on I-80 right off Lansing by the Torrance exit. If you live in the Chicagoland area, you know where I'm talking about, right by the Walmart over there, but on the highway side. So I don't know. It seems like drivers don't want to go that far. Drivers want to stay within the city, which makes sense, so they can pick up all those $10 rides. You know, they always have somebody in their car given a time span of 5 minutes apart. So that makes sense. But hopefully someone picks up this ride. If not, I might just have to drive there. I don't want to bother anybody. I know it's the weekend. I don't want to call on any of my friends to take me because they're probably busy. They got things going on in their life. I just want to go on this solo mission, this recon mission, go get the car by myself and come home and just relax, exercise, take a shower, relax. That's what I want to do. I don't want to bother nobody. Today has been a great day. It's been kind of rough. Finally, the CT200H is almost done. The only thing left right now is the horn is still not working. See that? No horn. But if you look at the dash, everything else is kind of good. Everything else looks good. Everything else is working now. So that's an advantage. I like that. I like that I was able to accomplish that much. This car's almost good to be rented. I'm going to drop it off for detail hopefully tomorrow. Maybe Monday, and by Tuesday, Wednesday, this car should be ready to be rented. So that's what's going on right now. And I hope you guys are doing well out there. This is just very disappointing when people just treat your property recklessly. She ran out of gas. I can guarantee you that's what happened. I think but she said she put gas in the car. But the problem is this, with the hybrid cars, when you run out of gas, you need to jump the car, you need to reset the battery system because it all works with the hybrid system. Shoot me. So now she has created a whole new adventure for me, piled up on top of a already busy schedule and so many things on my to-do list. I don't like this, but a man's got to do what a man's got to do. Many of you might be wondering, what is a typical day for me like? This morning, I had an appointment. I made an appointment yesterday. I agreed to an appointment yesterday to a guest. These guys were from Ireland. They had Irish ID. They were trying to rent a car, private rental. So I ended up agreeing to it, and they decided to come today. I thought they were going to rent like a luxury vehicle, Range Rover, Mercedes-Benz, something, but they ended up settling for a Prius. They were very picky at first. I showed them a bunch of economy cars. They seemed very nonchalant, or they didn't want any of those, but they ended up getting a Prius. So they rented the car for a week, $350 for the week, and then $350 refundable security deposit. So this morning I woke up, I just decided to just stay in bed, you know, because I had a TURO rental that was going out at 12 noon. So I just chilled. I was like, okay, I'm going to take my time 2 hours before the rental goes out. I'm going to get out of bed, do my push-ups, run the stairs, shower, and then go get the rental ready, because I already scanned the rental a night before. It was pretty clean. The guy, I'm going to tell you a very interesting story about the guy that was the last renter, the guy that returned the car before it went out today at noon. So when I looked at the car was already clean. I couldn't find the key. The key was stuck in the lockbox. So when I looked everywhere, I couldn't find it. I texted the guy. He said the key's in the lockbox. I shook the lockbox. I couldn't hear anything. So I had a spare key. I didn't trip. I went home, did everything I did. This morning, the renter from Ireland, they seemed Russian. They speak Russian. I don't know why they have all these funny, like these IDs from different countries. Anyway, I don't care. Rented them the car. They called me this morning, told me they were at the location. I made them meet me at the shop where the car was being inspected, making sure everything was all good, which is Hybrid Auto. If you watch my previous vlog, you see I talked about Hybrid Auto, give them a shout out and whatnot. The owner is an amazing guy, Meet Khan, great guy, takes good care of the car, fixes your car in minutes, no headaches. You don't have to deal with all these loser mechanics that has your car sitting around for days, weeks, just blowing your time. Time is not money. Time is more than money. Time is more than gold. Time is more than platinum. Time is actually priceless. That's the new saying. Time is priceless. There's nothing more as valuable as time. It doesn't exist. So anyway, I was not able to accomplish anything. Well, Hybrid Auto, that's Hybrid Auto. Great place to go. Check it out, okay? They're on Pulaski, 4635 or something like 81. Pulaski and Lawrence, that's where they are. So the guy woke me up this morning, came down, inspected the car, thought I had to do some cleanup, was debating whether I should take the rental car, go meet the guy, do the deal, and come back. I decided not to. Took pictures, did everything I had to do, substitute the lockbox that I could not open for a new lockbox and a spare key, put it up there, took pictures, sent it to the guest. Guest was happy. Send them video on how to access the car. Every car that I put on TURO, when it's time for the guest to check in, I always send the video. With a video, they cannot be confused. You see? I always send a video and make sure I got to check on my Uber and make sure my Uber is coming. So I always send them a video. With the video, they're never confused. That's what I love about sending them video, and the guests love it too. They're always thankful. They leave 5-star rating. So I got up, came, checked the car, did take pictures, sent everything. Had to walk back because the Lexus wasn't unlocking. I went back upstairs, but I noticed something. The light was going off on the battery fob. So that means the battery is good on the battery fob. So I went back upstairs, used that opportunity to apply lotion in my hands. What else did I do? I picked up something. I cannot remember exactly what. Oh, I picked up the batteries for the keys just in case I needed to change them. So I got back downstairs, unlocked the Lexus manually, jumped in the car. This time the guest was already blowing me up, telling me, man, they're gonna leave, this, blah, blah, blah. I was lying my ass off. I was 5 minutes away, 15 minutes. I usually don't do this, but I knew they would wait. They're desperate. They need the car. So got in the Lexus, tried to play around, see what's going on. Then at that point, I realized there was a bigger issue with the car. Even right now, sometimes it goes on and off. It says key not detected. So I have to order a new key from eBay. I went to the key guy. The key guy does not have this key in stock. I just came from there right now. Okay, my Uber is here. I think my Uber just turned around. Okay, guys, come on, let's go. Uber is here. I'm gonna take this with me. Yeah, Uber is here. All right, pardon me. Okay, so Uber is here. We're not about to leave. Let's go. Hi. Hello. Hi. He does not even see me. So you see what I got to do for these guests? Look, when they abandon my cars, I have to go do some recon. I got to go get my car from wherever it is they're abandoning. People don't care. That's why when you charge them, you don't care either. They just abandon your car wherever they can. They don't care what you got going on. They'll do what they want to do. So it's all good. She has a security deposit, so I guess that's gone. So let me get into this Uber and let's go see if we can recon this car. Hi, I'm here. All right. Yes. No problem. I totally understand. It's great. So we're going a little bit far.
No, that's my direction.
Thank you so much.
I'm from that area.
Oh, that's amazing. So
yeah, I'm from Chicago Heights.
I did you a favor.
Yes, you did, sir.
Awesome, man.
Well, I jumped on that one when I saw Lansing. I'm like, yeah, I'm in.
You know what I would even appreciate?
What's up?
If you could drive faster.
I'll try.
Because someone abandoned my car by the highway.
Okay.
So I have to go recon the car before the state police gets to it.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Yes.
I usually go with traffic and, you know.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, it wouldn't catch up to me.
So back to my story, guys. So I got in the car, fiddled with the keys, couldn't figure it out, ended up just giving up. I was like, I'm going to the shop anyway. Today is the day that the car is gonna get fixed. I was like, we'll figure it out at the shop. So I decided to just stick with my plan. Went to the shop. They figured it out, or they're still figuring it out. They changed the battery, did all kinds of stuff. At least they fixed the window. I figured out the window. They figured out the Lexus window acts weird, and sometimes you have to reset all the Lexus windows. This is why I love these cars, man. They're some of the best cars. Imagine you have to reset the windows and they act right. So they reprogrammed the windows and the windows started working fine. Went to AutoZone, picked up some parts, left the car there. They ended up getting everything fixed for commencing the work. That's what they did. And then eventually, oh, I forgot to tell you guys, got there, met the renters, signed the paperwork. They had IDs from Ireland, 2 brothers, met them, $700 cash.
Do you have the pin?
Yes, I have the pin. Let me give you the pin. 1 second. I think it's 58. Let me see. What is it again?
I started the ride and I didn't.
No problem. I'll give it to you right now. Where's,
Sorry.
1 second. Let me give it to you. Oh, where's my pen? Here. Oh, where's my pen? Hold on. So I got there, we signed the paperwork, they gave me the ID. I took pictures, they filled out the rental agreement form, and I gave them the keys. We did some maintenance on the car, topped off the coolant. This is the car that I'm wondering if it needs a new engine or it needs a water pump. So I don't know what the car needs. The mechanic checked it out, they scanned it, no codes, no issues, water pump is not leaking, so they told me to just let it go. Ended up inspecting the car, fixing the horn on the spot, and after that, shook hands, dab, hug, and they left. Cool kids. And they drove off. So I went, got parts, gave them, they started recon, and then the guy, okay. I could do that. Okay, so you were referred by Amy, my very good friend, to buy you a 2015 Nissan Rogue about 100,000 miles, right? And your budget is 7,000 to 8,000, right? Okay. How soon do you need this car? Okay, that's fine. My process is very simple, right? I don't need too much. I just need $100 deposit just to show, you know, commitment. And I'll try to give it to you in less than 10 days. Yeah. Okay. I'll pick a very good color for you. Some like black, silver. I know you might not want white. Maybe maroon, like one of those burgundy, ox blood. Okay, yeah, don't worry, I'll take care of that. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, you could do that. That's fine. The deposit, you could just Zelle the deposit, and once the car is purchased, let's just try to make sure the transaction is all of the transaction is something that could go on within 48 hours, because the auction, right, once we buy the car, I think we have 2 days to pay. You see what I mean? So we want to keep it, you know, because here's the thing. I don't mind taking time, but it's not fair to you, because then late fees and all this stuff start accruing, which you have to pay. So I want to do it as quickly as possible, get your car in your hands, and everybody, you know, call it a good day. Yeah. You could do it to me, because the money has to be under my name, because it's my account, so that to pay them. Because let me tell you how the auction works, right? If I buy a car, say for 7,000 or 8,000, and I take a check, a legit check, nothing bad about it, good cashier's check in your name, and take it to the auction, even though it's a form of payment, they're not going to take it. They want it to come through my business to pay for the car, because the car is, because I was just trying to explain. That's all. I'm just trying to make sure you understand, so that in the future, maybe somewhere else, you could explain it to somebody else that is like doubtful. You know what I mean? Like life, you keep learning till you get into the grave. You know what I mean? So they just want it to come in the check to be in the name of the person that the bill of sale is going to be in their name. So everything tallies up. Yeah, that's all. Yeah. Destiny Auto. Yeah, Destiny Auto is fine. Yes. You're the S. Yes. Good hearing from you too. Please, if you have any business cards, send to me. I'm going to promote your business. I'm going to send you, as soon as I hang up, I'm going to send you, oh, you're a soldier? That's even better. I love dealing with soldiers, man. They're very straightforward. Awesome. I'm going to send you my YouTube channel. I'm going to send you my Instagram. I'm going to send you everything so you can know more about me, Yeah. No problem. I'll take care of you to the best of my ability. You know what I mean? Yeah. No problem, sir. Thank you so much. All right, bye. So guys, I was just minding my business, telling you guys the story, and I got a phone call, and someone referred a soldier to me. A good friend of mine referred a friend of his to me so I could buy them a car from the auction. They won, you heard the whole conversation, they won a 2015 Nissan Rogue, burgundy color, anything but white basically. And they won it at 100,000 miles, and their budget is 7,000 to 8,000. So it's always good when you have family and good friends, people that support you around you, that bring business your way. They think about you. I always tell people how you know people love you is that they put money in your pocket, because the old days are gone. The world is not so traditional anymore, so modern. So one of the things that people value the most is money. So if someone values money so much to the point they put it in your pocket instead of theirs, that's a sign of love. That's how I see it. But on to more important things. So I provided the parts, and then I had been in a conversation with a guy that rented my Toyota Prius V 2013, the pearl white one. He rented the car, and he ended up extending. His total trip cost was somewhere close to $300. He ended up being a very cool guy. He loved everything about me. I sent him a video for check-in, because when people come to rent a car from me, I send them a video of the process of cleaning the car, and then I sent them a video of where the car is parked, so that way I'm not very repetitious telling everybody how to get to the car. I just send you a video, I'm done with it. I send them a logbox code, I'm done with it. So all they need to do is watch the video, see the cleanup process, know how the process that I use to clean up the car and prep it for them. Then they watch the video about the location of the car, where I park the cars, and then it helps them find where the car is located. And then the last part is they go into their TURO messages and they check the code. So when they get to the car, they punch in the lockbox code to access the key. Done. So this guy took interest in what I was doing, and he started messaging me, and we started talking about dealerships. I always wanted to have a dealership, an Illinois dealership. But the reason why I wanted it is not because of just to sell cars. I wanted it because of a business location, because my business is already multifaceted, and I want to basically tie myself down to a location where I have access to people. People could reach me, people could find me. So once I sell somebody something, they could be like, that's his location, that's where I could find him. Hey, I bought something and I bought it from that guy, that's his address. So that was my selfish interest, that's the selfish interest I'm working behind to seek after this Illinois dealership. So I talked to him about it, and he was like, hey, I'm interested in opening up a dealership. Let's sit down and have a talk. So today we decided to have a talk. Last night he dropped off the car. We scheduled for today around, we didn't have an exact time. I just told him, message me when you wake up. We're going to freestyle it. It's Saturday. He's like, cool. So while I was finishing up with the renters, he messaged me and we decided to meet up. At first, I thought I was going to be available to meet him by the Yanzde African restaurant, but I wasn't able to. So I ended up telling him to come over to the mechanic shop. So he came over to the mechanic shop, because the mechanic shop is a dealership, a body shop, and a mechanic shop. So I wanted to show him the setup. So we ended up having our conversation there. We talked about everything from wholesaling to retailing, or everything that has to do with cars. I gave him a little bit of hints. I brought up little bits and pieces of or crumbs of what I do and my business and how it's set up. So at the end of the day, told him, we talked about loopholes, we talked about gray areas, we talked about all kinds of stuff. He was so hyped and so pumped, and he was the guy that has some level of knowledge about how to get credit. So we talked about that. He told me how he can, he knows people that can get access to credit in the tune of $100,000, $200,000, even, because I told him I really want to get my hands on $100,000 to $250,000. If I do, I could flip that into $1 million inside of 365 days. So the conversation was just, he was so amped. The conversation was just so much fun. We ended up deciding to go to lunch. So him and I, we got in his rental car because I believe his car just got burnt. He lost his car in a fire. So insurance provided him with a rental. So we jumped in his rental and we ended up driving to the African restaurant in Yanze, which is owned by my friend, Michael Abidemi. Oh, sorry, Emmanuel Abidemi, my bad. Michael is his younger brother. So we drove over there to Yanze. We had lunch. He's African American. He tasted the food. I made suggestion for him, had them give him samples, and he tried out stuff, and he loved the food. It was his first time. I believe he had a good experience. We ended up having more conversation. While I was at the restaurant over there having conversation with him, I told him how you get down with African food. You got to wash your hand. You can eat with your hand, it's allowed. He ate with his hand a little bit, but habit wouldn't let him go. He found himself using the cutlery at the end of the day. I ate with some cutlery too, but eventually I used my hand for like the meat, stuff like that. At the end of the day, while we were sitting over there, I saw an old friend, DJ Fineboy. He walked over, said hello, went about his business. I think his daughter, 2-year-old daughter, is having a birthday or something like that. They're going to some playground for kids. So I told him to send birthday wishes to his daughter. After that, I jumped back in the car with the guy, the previous day renter, and we went back. He dropped me back off at the shop. And at the end of the day, I went to AutoZone, and there was this young lady that was tending to me at AutoZone. She was so, I don't know what to say. She must have some feeling towards me, positive or negative, because the way she was tending to me was very unorthodox. She was just mad at me for nothing. I didn't do nothing to her. I just showed up to buy some brakes and a stop switch. So at the end of the day, she sold me the brakes, but she tried to sell me a whole pedal, like the brake pedal. I didn't need the whole brake pedal. I just need the stop switch. So at the end of the day, I just took the brake pads, went back to the shop, gave it to them. They fixed all that. But then, me being the kind of guy that I am, I suspected that they had the brake switch. But this young lady was just so like focused on whatever it is she was focused on, like making me mad or something that was going on in her day. I don't know what she was psychologically going through, but she was going through something. Even at some point I asked her, is everything okay with you? And she was like, no, because when she brought out the brake, she just threw it and it flew off the table and basically landed on my feet. And it hurt. But so I asked her later, are you okay? And she said, oh, I'm fine, blah, 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 blah. And then at the end of the day, when she was done with my ringing me out, she just walked off. And when she thought I was gone, she just started laughing with her friend on the phone. So you go figure. I don't know what was going on with that. So when I came back, I went to the shop. I had the boss call AutoZone to make sure that they had the brake switch. So this time around, they gave me a commercial guy, a man on the phone, and the dude was able, the man that they put on the phone was able to find the brake switch, right? Which goes back to the whole point that, when it comes to these things, there's some stuff men are better at doing. So the man found the brake switch. They reserved it for me. I went back to the AutoZone. I went to the commercial side. They had it already sitting on the counter, picked it up, went back to the register. Unfortunately for me, again, she was the one tending to me. I know. I have crazy luck. I have shit luck in life. So this time around, she was a little bit more cheerful. And I asked her about what she was going through earlier. She was like, oh, maybe she's fine. Maybe she was hungry. She was hangry, whatever. So we laughed it off, blah, blah, blah. She sold me the brake switch. And I went back to the shop. They put on the brake switch. At the end of the day, the total for the CT 200 came out to $630. And he told me to come back on Monday for them to fix the horn. So the car's almost ready. After they fix the horn, I have a feeling I have to go back to the hybrid guys. Hopefully they reset the hybrid Right now, it's not showing check hybrid battery. It's showing that everything is okay, but I hope that's the case. I hope everything is okay. But if it's not, on Monday or Tuesday, I'll go back to the hybrid guys after they fix the horn to make sure that everything is okay with that car. I'm hoping to have that car on TURO ready for rent on Wednesday. Okay? So that's where we are right now. So eventually they put the brake switch, paid my tab, tipped the guys $20 a piece, everybody that had their hands touching my car. And I left for the day. So I drove the car, went to the other shop that I work with. I did a vlog over there at that shop, Teams Auto, my buddy shop, Imran Khan, Chowdhury, shout out to Imran. Went over there, picked out a jumper box. The jumper box was intended to be used for this reconnaissance mission, you know, to go get this HS-250 that was left by the highway back, which is what we're on the way to do right now. So I picked up the jumper box. His dad was there. You know, I kissed the ring, of course, the boss, the real boss, the originator of the whole business. So after I say hi to him, picked up the jumper box, went back by the house. I stopped by the locksmith's place to make a duplicate key, but unfortunately I didn't have the right key fob for a spare key. So since I didn't have that, there was too much traffic on Lawrence. I just took a inner street and I ended up by the by where I parked my cars. And then I called an Uber, and here we are. So stay patient. The Uber driver is doing a great job. I'm gonna be paying him cash, so all the money is gonna be going to him and not Uber, which is great, including tip. So right now he's taking me by the Lexus so that I could retrieve the Lexus. And I think once I get this Lexus back, I don't think I want to deal with this young lady anymore. She's just a mess. I have better options. You know, she's very unaccountable, very irresponsible, and I don't want to rent cars to people like this. They just don't take care of other people's property. I don't like human beings like that. And dealing with her is just so downright dastardly. There's no benefit. You're just losing every single time. First time she got the car impounded. Second time, 2 days after she rented the car, she bent the rim. It cost $300 to fix the rim. She wasn't trying to come out of pocket for that. She wanted her security deposit to cover it. So that's why now when I get this car back, I'm not giving it to her no more, because she still has $50 left over in her security deposit. But that's gonna go towards this Uber. It's not coming out of my pocket. Guys, if you want to be a good businessman, make sure that every dollar is accounted for. So her money is gonna pay for this Uber, and I'm done with her. We're not gonna do business anymore because she's very responsible. I don't even know what she does. To be honest with you, I think she's a sex worker. That's the PC way to say it, right? I think she's a sex worker. You know, so she rented the car at some point when her rental days expired. I think she rented the car for 3 days for $210. But when that expired, she started paying daily for the car, $60 a day. So at this point, I don't want to deal with her no more, because she paid for what, 3 days, $180 after all that, and now she abandoned the car by the highway, not being able to fuel the car. Why wouldn't you fuel the car you're driving? And she still feels a sense of entitlement that this is my job to come get her from the side of the road after she did not fill up the tank or she didn't put gas in the car. No, I don't want to deal with people like this. I'd rather just have the car gently parked and I just stare at it every morning or evening whenever I come back and see the car. So that's what the mission we're on right now. She just created a whole job for me after such a busy day. And I'm not supposed to eat today, but during lunch with this gentleman, I ended up eating. I didn't want to, but oh man, he wasted a lot of the food. You know, they say old habits are hard to kick. I almost grabbed some of the food from his plate that was left over and eat it myself, because that is my behavior from the past. Like the snail, he just nibbled on the snail and he left it. The bean pie, which is the moi moi, he just tasted it a little bit and left it. The goat meat, he didn't finish the goat meat. So many things he left. But, you know, for the amount of food they put on his plate, it was too much for an African American. It was too much food. So I guess he was full. But, you know, I was like, you know what? I'm not even supposed to be eating. Why even try? So I left that. He dropped me back off at the shop, and then he gave me this water right here. He gave me this water. This is Mountain Valley. I'm not promoting this brand, just showing you the water. So it's pretty good, you know. And it's said that water is better in anything but plastic, glass and stuff like that. Glass, paper, I guess, you know, but plastic is cheaper to transport. That's why they put most water in plastic bottles. It's not to your health benefit. the companies are not working to your health benefit. They're working to their own profitability. That's why they put it in plastic bottles. Not because it's healthier for you, but because it's better for their bottom line. So have that in mind when you drink. So guys, we're in the Uber heading over, and once we get there, I'll let you know. Let me tell you something about Apple, right? One thing I love about Apple as a company is that they are so focused on value. Irregardless of how big or small you think Apple is, their value added is undeniable. Apple is so valuable to not just financially or their worth, but the value they add to our everyday life is so humongous that they just make your life significantly better. I'll give you an example. I use Apple AirTag on all my vehicles. And right now, I'm able to track this vehicle and see exactly where the car is. Thank God for these Apple AirTags. I put it on all my cars. I know exactly where my cars are at any single time of the day. And just for a fraction of the cost. Most of these, what do you call it, GPS tracking companies, they want you to subscribe, they want you to make monthly payments. But an Apple AirTag, just for under $30 or sometimes under $20, if you buy it from a third party, like you buy it from someone that bought it from the Apple store and wants to get rid of it, you get it for under 20 bucks. And look at this. I know exactly where my car is. It's right there. So that's amazing. I don't have to, it takes the guesswork out of everything. I don't have to get over there and be looking for, oh my God, where's the car? And have the driver driving like crazy. I know exactly where we're going. I know exactly where we are. So in relation to where we are and where the car is, this is what it looks like. We are the blue dot, and this looking blue stuff, that's the car. See that? So I'm over here, and the car is over there at the bottom. So that's amazing. So when we're pulling up, I know exactly what we're pulling up to. I just want to talk about that. That's some of the great ways that Apple adds value to your life. So now imagine that being your wallet. You lost your wallet. You know almost exactly where your wallet is. That's the benefit. And for that, Apple, I'm thankful. I mean, you should see it sometime soon, somewhere. I don't know. It should be somewhere. Let me make sure. It's gonna be a blue Lexus. Oh, there it is. I think that, yeah, that's it.
Oh, that's a sign.
Yeah, that's it. That's it, yeah. Yeah, you can pull up behind it. It's perfect. Thank you so much.
That's it.
So now I gotta pay you. And let me see. You have Zelle
I do.
or CashApp? Which one would you prefer?
Zelle.
Yeah, let's do Zelle, okay? Because it's better for me, because all I have is $100 bills here.
All right.
Let's do Zelle real quick. Thank you so much. You're awesome. Everybody's scared of money these days. Like, they don't want to just take a leap of faith. Like, most drivers will be like, oh, I can't do it. They're so scared of. That's why Uber is taking advantage of most of the drivers. Because people just don't want to stand up for themselves. I don't get it. Just stand up for yourself. These people don't care about you. Seriously, they don't. They're out here for themselves. Okay, I'll send this to you right now. Let's see. Okay, what's add? All right. Let's see. Okay, it recognizes you. Let's see. All right. All right, Alfredo, just paid you. You got it? Hey, Alfredo, let me ask you a quick question. Is it okay if you just wait for me to just jump the car real quick? Yeah. Just a few minutes, few seconds.
Yeah.
All right, thank you so much.
Yep. Thank you.
No problem.
Pardon me, why don't you come over here? I need to ask you something quickly, my dear. Why do you always settle for something less? You know that, baby, you deserving the best. Yeah. Go take a look up in the mirror. You gotta see a little clearer. Who's that woman looking right back? She's a beauty queen, bad. You ain't nobody's number two. These men, they should be fighting over you. No second guessing what I'm saying. Baby, you can take this to the bank and make it sweet. It's time to listen to yourself right now. Make it sweet. Don't even listen to these guys right now. Make it sweet. This treasure buried deep inside right now. Make it sweet. So go and see what you can find right now. Don't you know you're not just some other girl? There's no one like you anywhere in the world. You have a strength like nothing I've ever seen. You're like a woman ripped right out of my dreams. Yeah. Go take a look up in the mirror. You gotta see a little clearer. Who's that woman looking right back? She's a beauty queen, bad. You ain't nobody's number two. These men, they should be fighting over you. No second guessing what I'm saying. Baby, you can take this to the bank and make it sweet. It's time to listen to yourself right now. Make it sweet.
So check what saved the day, right? So at the end of the day, it's cold out here. I ended up being lucky. I saw an ad for this on YouTube, this tool right here. And I bought this tool and I always carry it in my bag. And it just saved the day. I was able to use this tool to actually remove the battery head. As you can see right there, remove the battery head. So now, let's see if we're good to go. That saved the day. And just like that, I started the car. Look. So I was right. After I took off the battery head and reset the car just started just like they were driving the car on E. These people are crazy. Look, no gas in the car. Now the car just started. I took off the battery head and put it right back. The car started right up. So we're ready to drive. I'm not giving this lady this car ever again or ever renting any car with her. I'm done with her. Some people are just not good human beings and they have not so good kids. Some people are good human beings, they have bad kids. Some people are bad human beings and they end up having bad kids. So I got some shit of a luck. And I got this lady to rent from me. And look, all I had to do, this is all I had to do to be able to get this out. Look at this. She did not even put the spare tire. Look, she didn't even put the tire. She was driving. Let me show you this. She was driving on donuts. Look. Never renting a car to this person ever again. I'll bring you guys more. Let me set up everything and let me get out of here. I finally started the car. Thank God I brought the jumper box. It was able to help everything. Now I'm good to go. Oh well, we're all good to go now. Fixed up the car. These human beings, these special kind of human beings, were driving around with the donut still on the car. After I paid $300 to get a bent rim fix that she destroyed. I'm telling you, man, some people can't be saved. Just write them off, you know, write them off in taxes. So thankfully we're back on the road. I got back possession of my car. They're not touching this car again. Oh, these despicable special kind of human beings, man. Just don't give them anything. They don't deserve anything. You know, they come like angels, but they're pure demons, you know. Anyway, I got my car. Back to Chicago. I gotta do some recon. I gotta change the windshield. I gotta mount back the rims. She has a bunch of junk in here. You can tell they smoked weed. They did all kinds of stuff in here. Maybe they even possibly had sex in here. It's just a mess in here. So I have to recon this car, detail it, all kinds of stuff, change the tires, tighten back up the battery. Right now I'm about to go put a full tank of gas in this car. It's just sad, man, what people do. Anyways, I'm gonna bring you more. So guys, that was our recon mission. At this point, I don't know what to say. I'm just literally dumbfounded. But the mission continues, or the marathon continues. Life is a dance. The music never stops. The dancers could quit, or the dancers could stop. That's when you take a dirt nap. But the music continues, which is life. So if you're in life, you're just dancing. Well, here we are. We arrived at the gas station. So let's fill up this car. There's the gas thing. Okay. This particular demographic of United States is so destructive. Like, she even destroyed the reverse camera on the car. How do you destroy the reverse camera on a car? How? How do you damage the reverse camera on a car? Can you guys help me answer that question? I don't know. These are crazy times, man. Crazy times. Let me see. I can't even find my wallet. Let's see. I think I have it here. Oh, okay. There it is. I was looking for my wallet, couldn't find it. just gonna fill it up with premium because I don't know what kind of activity she's been doing with this car. So we're just gonna fill it up with premium so that whatever nonsense she's done with the car could be reset. It's crazy. Literally crazy. Human beings driving around with no gas. What do you expect to happen to the car? You're gonna run out of gas eventually. Just put the gas in the car. Why put the money in your wallet and get stuck on the side of the road? I know why she did it. She doesn't care. It's not her property. She just thinks like somebody's gonna run to her rescue. Well, she thought wrong. I'm gonna teach her some African lesson today. It's crazy. So this is what the car looks like presently. When I picked up the car, look, the hood was open. I didn't even know, and I was driving on the highway. The hood was freaking open. I'm gonna put up a video somewhere here to show you what the car looks like before she picked it up. It was nothing like this. Look at that. $54 to fill it up. That's what she was avoiding. Look what it cost. So I'm all filled up with gas and I'm heading back to HQ. So gas cost me about 50 something dollars, $53 and some change. So that's okay, 54 maybe. But I can't believe she was just driving around with an empty tank of gas. I don't know what she thought was gonna happen. But I'm glad that got sorted out. So I'm taking the car back and I'm finding better quality renters to rent the car out to. Like every time, this is the second time she's renting a car for me. Like not too long after she rents out the car, boom, something happens. Wipes out the security deposit, the refundable security deposit. And I cannot let her keep having the car. This is actually good luck for me to grab this car from her before something else happens. So if her security deposit is gone, for example, she damaged the mirror on this car, I have to fix that mirror. This mirror is like $100 and some, maybe $200 and some dollars, and you still have to paint it. I don't know what she did to the reverse camera, but now the reverse camera is not working anymore. Like, I don't know where they make people like this. I think she has mental issues. This has to be mental issue. Just looking at the way she littered the car, the things all over the car, smoke, just stupid purchases, stuff for nails, random stuff. It's just, wow, I don't understand how people live like this, but I don't even want to know. But anyway, I got this car back. I'm heading back, so I'm glad that this happened this way and not any other way. And not so long, I'm gonna order the mirror. Everything's gonna fixed up, and I'll find better renters to take possession of this car. Right along. Okay, we're back close to home base, so about to do some grocery shopping. You know, I just got back here, so I'm about to pick up some food items. Well, like I said, normally I don't eat on Saturdays, but I'm about to pick up some stuff for parfait. And I like mixing this coconut yogurt. It's not real yogurt, it's made from coconut. So I buy some blueberries, cashews, blackberries, mix it up with honey, and a few other items. I eat it. I think it's good for the stomach. I don't know. But my body feels good whenever I do. So I ran out of my supplies, so I'm gonna pick up some stuff and I'm gonna head back home. Yeah. Apple juice. Squeezed apple juice is nothing, just pure sugar. So I'm gonna try to avoid that. Let me see what I gotta pick up right now. I got enough pistachios at home. I need to buy water, but not right now. I'm thinking of switching to the glass bottle water. I'm switching to the glass bottle water. I don't have enough cashews. There we go. I'll pick up a couple of these. Pick up a couple of these. usually like adding mango to the parfait, but mango season is gone, so nobody has mangoes out here. Back when that was the case, I used to buy the mangoes by the pound. Not anymore. Mangoes are gone. Let's see. What can we pick up out here? I don't know if I should buy a bag of apple. I think I still have some apple. I believe so. I think I still have some. But let's see. Let's see what we have. There's some orange I bought last time. They were pretty good. They tasted real nice. Let me see if they have it. It's like the orange or jewel with the black label. I don't know if it's this one. I don't think so. I think it's this one. Yeah, this is it. This is it right here. This one. It's so good. So far. You catch this at the right time. Sometimes they're $1.99. When they overproduce and they're trying to get rid of them, they're $1.99. These are the croissants. They're pretty good. So all you gotta do is just throw some eggs on some scrambled eggs and some sliced tomatoes on the croissant. Comes out really good. So basically just whisk your eggs, put some milk or whatever you can put in there, yogurt, whatever. Add some salt or peppers. And once that is complete, make sure it's like not all the way cooked. Throw it on the croissant with a slice of tomatoes. Fire. So these are the type of steaks I like. They're pretty nice. This is filet mignon. And then the lamb is good too. Is it not bad? And this section, grass-fed beef, natural organic meats. Right here. I have yogurt. I have eggs, not yogurt. All I have to get now is some yogurt. Yogurt, like they say in Nigeria. Yogurt. I have to get some yogurt. Let's see. Let me show you guys. So I usually like this brand right here. And this one is pretty good too. Sometimes I buy these, but these are really good. I get something like this. But usually this right here does it. This right here. This is good. This one is very good. This one too. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna take this one. And I'm gonna take. I was thinking of this one, but let's see. I think last time this was the one that I had in my fridge. This one was pretty good. I like this one. This one's pretty good. So I'm gonna pick up one of these. And oh, there's a clearance. Okay. I like clearance. Pick up this one too. So there's a clearance on this one. Yeah? So I'm picking up one. Let's see. I think that's it. I already got the sale. I don't want to buy too much. Then things start going bad. Oh. And I look at all this pizza, I want to get some, but I just know it's not good for me. I love the way my body feels these days, so I want to keep the trend going. And for the finest water, that's what I usually like to do. Evian. These are fire. They get the job done. So how I drink water is I open up a bottle, I put mighty drops of lemon or lime, and I add a grain of salt. And that's it. It's ready to go. That's how I hydrate. Keep going.
Go get you something else. A bottle of water or something?
This like that. $62 real quick. Just spent $62. Not on much, but it's okay. Bought some water, blackberries, blueberries, good yogurt alternative. Saw my neighbor at the grocery store, and I bought these sweet oranges. They're so good. Oh. We're walking out to the car. This is everything. This is all her junk. Return the cart like good citizens. Look at this. Look at this. She damaged the whole side mirror on the car. Look at that. Yikes. Well, that was my day, folks. And that would bring this vlog to a joyful end. I just bought my groceries, little groceries, and I'm heading home. I'm finally back on my part of town. Recaptured this car, and the world is a better place. I have to go home now. I have to order that mirror, replace the mirror that she destroyed. Tomorrow or Monday, the tire is going to be mounted. I'm going to replace the windshield on Monday, and then look through the whole car. I have to drop off the car for detail, buy some WeatherTech floor mats for this car, and then look through to see why the reverse camera doesn't work, and actually figure out other things that she destroyed in the process of having this car as a rental. Well, with that said, remember, life is a song and you're just dancing. And with all that said, keep on dancing, guys. See you on the next one.